National Football League. And we'll be watching the Falcons' creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the
11
Falcons
touchdowns,
and the
11 picks.
Raiders coming
You
up
are ass.
next. First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta. The home of the Falcons. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us here, Mike.
Trying to spark this blunt. Fuck your in the butt. What? Like my new song. And drop that hoe with Lil J, nigga. That hoe going worldwide. Yeah, I'm on the beat. I'm on the track. It smell like my act. Mac, yeah. Now, did he for real say that shit was global?
Bro, he did it.
He posted that shit. Oh yeah. Delusion is a sickness. I hope people know that shit. Cam Miller, the Raiders' new quarterback.
Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the game. So as long as he continues to do that, we're going to have a chance to keep
I'm gonna spark my shit. Do my thing. Get my lighter, folks. In my pocket.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. He'll drop the throw. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to... That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, a young man out of Boston College.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where they're zoned.
That one is in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his third touchdown on the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? Let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand and make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Yeah.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10. Over the middle, taken in by Cooper. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground. You break in, balls on time. Results in a nice first down pick.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Rob Bowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. That's made there by Burks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Las Vegas first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Luckily, good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
First down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. From our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
He's got it at the 3. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Third and goal. He'll look to throw. It's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
We went for it all on that one and just a little bit off.
GJHTXL 4L with a 4XL shirt, gas gang JP's mouse went like shit.
Got some big plays in their future.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Good blocking, and he's touchdown, Las Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. but it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
We're on time.
Get your mouth out the mic, bitch.
And the kick's away. Now return.
What you
coming
said,
from
fat
the
ass?
7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
This one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Beach, what's
They
the word?
trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
No.
Quick throw, taken in.
Good job,
He'll
Mike.
be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Oh, what?
They face
What
2nd
weapon
down
on?
and 7.
30-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw. To the right. That's Pitts.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
I know.
The first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Good be nigga.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it.
That's it,
If
nigga.
not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Go! On the give, it's Robinson. Space to run inside the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big lead.
That one, take it in. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
He's want to play half
in these
again.
critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense starting to try out for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with first down. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punch it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll drop the throw. In trouble. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
I'm shaky down tonight, but I'm back.
Oh no.
Well, over the middle, caught by London. And he'll get a good chunk of the yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
I took out my headset.
And he'll be brought down.
What?
Return. And they'll take over there.
I said I don't know.
Offense ready to get rolling again.
I gotta wake up in the morning.
Here with a first and 10.
Let you know.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll throw out of the gun. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. They'll send their tight end left. Back to throw. That's caught left side by And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation
Hey,
with this
JB.
coaching staff, Mike. They identified
you
this
here,
guy
boy.
as someone they needed to get involved early on. So that might be his first target.
Hey,
I
hope.
don't think it's going to be his last.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down. They'll set. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This will be a 48-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Raiders move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end going in motion to the left. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and a yard. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The Falcons
Falcons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. London brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Pitts is the man in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for Falcons. First down.
London brought in motion.
5-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. He's hit after the hit to the ball. Free. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, like especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there, and that could be a turnover.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown saving tackle, really good effort. But now they're going to have to buckle down and dig in because they're facing 1st and goal at the 1.
Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Atlanta.
I want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The kicker
Now,
on
for the
the
point
extra
after.
point.
He's got it. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
To number 89.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll look to throw again. And his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He is in. Ours. Touchdown, Raiders.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders will cut the deficit down to 4. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now nobody has the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, it goes without saying, when you play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. And I like like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. He'll look to throw. He's good to hook up there to Cooper. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's to Cooper again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle. Taken in by Cooper. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Number 89.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the right side. And caught by Downs.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Vegas. The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Third down and less than a yard.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught by Tucker. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. It's Caleb Williams with a good day throwing it. 3 touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Steelers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically They have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And Falcons have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The offense headed back out, captained of course by their quarterback. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they try to keep it going. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. This is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Tight end going in motion here. There's that man again. Another catch.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
It's a short one, caught by Bowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons' 44-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. There's a handoff out of the gun. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. There's a 3rd down and 4. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
This is, he's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Third down, 3 to go.
Brings up third and 3.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down, Las Vegas.
He gets this one to Tucker. He's close to a 1st down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them down for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. The Raiders have their punt team out there as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.